So my name is Erica Halfman, and I work with Titus Project. I took Old Testament theology and Pauline theology. One of the things that impacted me the most about the seminars was just being given the space to wrestle with some of the more deeper theological things that you don't have time to wrestle with in the SBS or even in Titus Project. The seminars really just gave me space to wrestle through deeper theological issues.
Theology has impacted my everyday life by just how I interact with people and just how I view the world now. And before the theological seminars, I came in just kind of with a narrow-minded opinion, just of my background and where I grew up. And just doing the theological seminars kind of has broadened my mind and my theological mindset.
My name is Jeremy Brantley. I work with the School of Biblical Studies. I've taken all of them, Old Testament, New Testament, Paul, and church history. I think the biggest effect of the seminars in my life was that I realized that there was ways that I saw theology and saw the gospel that were more influenced actually by my culture than scripture. So I realized that I come from a very individualized society here in America, and I realized that because of that I had an individual view of the gospel. And through walking through seminars, through walking through all of the theology and seeing where we came from, I realized that actually God's been doing something bigger than just my own individual faith, and that was just a radical transformation in the way I saw my own life and my own walk with God.
Even when I'm overseas teaching, when there's hard questions, I'm not just trying to make up some random answer. I feel like I actually have something to give to them and to almost feed them actually, theologically, just give them actually good theological answer.
Having studied in the seminars, I felt has really affected and equipped me to be able to lead teaching teams as I go overseas. Because when I did my Titus project, my Titus outreach leader, he had done all the seminars and all of the language courses, and he was just such an incredible resource to have when we were on outreach. I knew that I could go to him and get answers to things that I couldn't find very easily in a book. And so I wanted to be that for my students moving forward to join staff with Titus Project. And so that's how I feel like the seminars have really equipped me and enabled me to be able to put what I've learned into action as I lead these outreach teams with Titus.
I think the opportunity to study theology really humbled me. I think it really showed me that my ministry is not about me. It showed me that there are definitely things that I do not know or even come close to knowing as well as I thought I did. And I think it just brings a perspective that God is still in the process of teaching me things. He's still in the process of showing me who He is.
The biblical seminars consist of 4 seminars actually: New Testament theology, Old Testament theology, theology of Paul's writings, and church history. And what we do in seminars is we examine theological issues that are raised in these writings, the New Testament, Old Testament, Paul, and in church history. And they're designed to build on the knowledge of the content of the Bible that an SBS staff person or an SBS graduate would get in the SBS. And this provides a depth or a breadth of theological education that, added with their knowledge of the content of the Bible, will help better equip them to be SBS teachers and staff.
We believe that the Bible changes people, cultures, and nations, and it is on our heart to send equipped and trained Bible teachers and missionaries into all the world. So come and be a part to bring solid Bible teaching to places that need it really dearly.